I want to talk about CBD oil, hemp, and kind of what you should think about when trying to look for your CBD oil. So my name's Keith from Tennessee CBD, Tennessee Hills CBD, and not really the time to grow hemp right now, but I'm walking through the woods and it's reminding me about making plans for this spring's crop we're going to put in, and it made me think about what we do and how we do it and how maybe you should think about getting your oil. So there's about three things that I want to talk to you about right now. One is where you're getting your oil, who you're getting your oil from. So first thing you need to make sure is you're getting actual oil that has the cannabinoids. So cannabinoids are, CBD, which is cannabidiol or cannabidiol, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But there are a number of other cannabinoids too. And there's a cannabinoid called THC. That's the one that gets you high. Most people don't want that, but there are certain conditions that it helps. But for us, we have less than 0.3% THC in our CBD oil. That's the strain of hemp that we grow. So, but some companies will put out CBD oil or hemp oil, and they're using the hemp seeds, and that's really not getting CBD, or at least not very much, if at all. And there are some oils you'll get that has a CBD from a distillate, and that is simply CBD. It's concentrated, but there's no other cannabinoids or terpenes. Terpenes are something else that give a health effect to your CBD oils. So it's just the CBD distillate that is suspended in the oil. So that's going to be good, but it's not really getting what they call the entourage effect. You're not getting the benefit of all the full spectrum of cannabinoids and terpenes that are in the hemp. So make sure that whoever you get it from, you're getting the full spectrum, and that you're actually getting what you're asking for. And then the strengths they're advertising. The second thing is how are they preparing it? How are they raising it? So most legitimate companies that are looking to really help people out, they're growing their hemp with organic practices, or at least trying to be as organic as possible. So I've met with some folks, and they're actually using pesticides and Roundup and things to prepare the ground, and oh my gosh, it's just terrible because this stuff doesn't go away. And the one thing you should know about hemp is it's amazing at soaking up anything that's in the soil. So you want to make sure that it's going to be from a place that's not using all these chemicals, but also from a company who hasn't used the chemicals on their land in the past. Because a lot of these chemicals, petrochemicals, insecticides, pesticides, they stay in the ground for a long, long, long time. In fact, they used hemp in Chernobyl to pull a lot of the radioactive fallout out of the ground and clean it up. So whatever's in the ground, your hemp is going to pull up, and it's going to end up in your product. So make sure that you're trying to get someplace from someplace that's organic. We try to use permaculture principles, which means try and replicate the growth as much as possible to what nature does. So the first thing is make sure who you're getting it from, they're actually giving you what you're looking for. The second one is who you're getting it from, make sure that they're doing it as organically as possible, as healthy as possible. And then the last thing is just, like as I mentioned before, make sure that they're actually giving you the dosage that they say they're giving you, because there's really no regulations at this point. Hopefully that'll change in the future. We're actually looking forward to that. It's going to help good companies, but oftentimes they won't really give you the actual milligrams in the bottle per dose. So make sure you're looking for that. So just a couple things I'm thinking about getting our ground prepared for our hemp crop this year. And right now we're not going to plant. Obviously, it's snowing, but it made me really think about, hey, the warm weather and the 6-foot plants and the 8-foot across plants, and they're beautiful, and all the benefit they're going to bring to so many people. So again, this is Keith from Tennessee Hills CBD. So go ahead and up to the right, if you just hit the subscribe button, that would be awesome. That'd be amazing. We'd love to share more videos with you, and you don't want to miss any of these videos, especially when it starts getting warmer and we can show you around when it's hot. And also leave a comment down below, and any questions you might have about CBD, hemp, the difference between hemp and marijuana, whatever you want to do about that. We're looking for what you want to know so we can answer the questions for you. So talk to you soon. Thanks.